Hey there traders, welcome back to my market outlook on index futures for the week of December 14th. How are you all doing? I'm pretty exhausted right now. I just had two-hour pickleball sessions. See, you can see that, chill pickle. So I'm pretty tired. Let's just get straight into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts, starting with S&P on the weekly. So if we look at S&P on the weekly, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I want to focus on the low of last week. I think that's where the previous week low is where we're going to have sell side liquidity, and of course all-time highs, the buy side liquidity. That's where I'm looking at. So I was looking at this weekly volume imbalance. It's a little disheartening that we closed in the lower half of it, so I'm not too thrilled, but I think this previous week low is going to give us a little bit of clue as to why we can still stay bullish going into the daily chart. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the daily chart. And if we zoom out a little bit, okay, that view looks pretty good. So you can see that the past couple of weeks has not been that great, very choppy. And this is for your notes, guys. Write down in your notes the first couple weeks of December, take a vacation. You can see how choppy it is when December came around. It is not a good time to trade. I mean, yeah, sure, you can make money, but you pretty much have to take it right at your first TP because it likely is going to retrace and stop you out before going to your ultimate target. So better to just stay out, take a vacation, clear your mind for the new year. Anyways, you can see that Friday we dropped down pretty harshly, but we did not take out this low. So I'm looking at these equal lows to have sell side liquidity below it. And of course, to the left, we have this pretty big daily fair value gap. So I think we can take out the sell side liquidity, go back into this daily fair value gap, and hopefully push us back up for new all-time highs. Because with this rise here, now we kind of have equal all-time highs. So that's kind of the plan. Go down into this daily fair value gap and see some displacement to the upside. And the key here is to find a good trade that has risk to reward that's going to be worth it. Now you do see this volume imbalance down here. I really don't want to see price come back to this volume balance. I don't really want to see price come below this daily fair value gap either, because all of this right here, this consolidation provides us a pretty balanced price range. I don't really see any reason for us to go down there. So this is pretty much going to be my last line of defense. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into Nasdaq. And these are the mini contracts. So let's go ahead and jump into the weekly first. And looking at the weekly, I'm looking at this weekly volume imbalance, and it does not look good for the bulls to use this weekly volume imbalance and then come and close so far below it. So if we're looking at the weekly, it's a little bit hard to argue for bullish sentiment. In fact, this will look bearish even. So I'm not really going to get anything out of this until we go to the daily chart. Maybe we can get a little bit of hope on some bullish sentiment. So looking at the daily chart, of course, all-time highs, I'm hoping for it, but there is this daily fair value gap. That's going to be the main target. Okay, I think this is zoomed in enough. You can see that we did drop down below this low here. We took out some sell side liquidity, but you can see we closed at 50% of this daily fair value gap. So that gives me a little bit of hope still on the bullish side. Closing in the top half, that's certainly a good point. But below it, we also have this daily fair value gap. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do come down into this daily fair value gap. But like I said, with S&P, we had a lot of consolidation here, especially if you look at these two candles. We went up, closed. Then the next candle, we went down and then up. So up, down, up. This is pretty balanced. And even if on the left side here, we close down, we close up, we close down. So this whole area here is pretty balanced. I don't see any reason why we would want to go down to this daily volume balance. So in fact, because this is the first fair value gap out of this consolidation, I'm looking at this fair value gap as a breakaway gap, meaning I do not want to see it close in. We could tap the top of it or touch 50% of it, but then I pretty much want to see pretty strong displacement to the upside. I don't really want to see this gap closed in at all. So this is going to be my last line of defense to the downside. Now, if we do start seeing displacement to the upside, I want to see price go for the buy side liquidity above all these equal highs and go into this daily fair value gap. So we have a bunch of external liquidity along with some internal liquidity. So this is going to be the main target, as I said before. And if we get a strong move and closure above here, then we can talk about new all-time highs or even do a projection for how much higher on the new all-time highs. Anyways, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please help me out by clicking the like button and subscribing for more analysis like this. And until I see you next time, safe trading.